my own personal belief is that you know, they knew that there were going to be effects on the planet as this object got closer, so they had to come up with something to explain all these weird happenings, and obviously global warming would be the explanation. December of last year, they launched a WISE telescope, which is like IRIS, but it's 500 times stronger. So they're looking real hard for something out there. Notice how WISE is also like WISE, like an owl, like Bohemian Grove. It's, okay, so this is interesting. Not many people know there's been a lot of earthquakes under Yellowstone for the last 10, 11 days. Okay, this has been, and the interesting thing about it was that on the 13th, a couple days before all these earthquakes started, they set up all this new earthquake monitoring equipment right before the earthquake started. So maybe they knew that they were going to start.
Maybe they started them.
Here's what I'm interested in. See, this is pretty close here. The 24th. A couple days ago, millionaire Herman Rockefeller vanishes from Australia. He gets off his plane, he gets in his car, he drives out of the airport, and he vanished. He's gone. The cops are saying it's been one of the most baffling cases in their history. It's the most baffling case in 31 years of my career. I can't understand where this person has gone. He just disappeared. Just the day before yesterday, they found his car, and they found absolutely no evidence of foul play. So it looks like he slipped somewhere. He just up and vanished. So there's that. There's Rockefeller starting to turn up missing. Marion Barry makes the 12th House Democrat to retire in the last 24 days. So the Democrats are jumping ship. And then, how many times have you ever heard a president say we're going to withdraw troops at a certain time? You don't do that. You never tell the enemy that you're going to withdraw troops in 2011, because what will happen? They'll just hold out until then and then wait till you leave. So why did Barack Obama tell everybody that they were going to withdraw the troops in 2011? Doesn't make no sense. Now this is interesting here because I'm sure you've all seen.
Anything makes any sense at all anymore.
You see all the chemtrails? Okay. They're blanketing the area for some reason. Well, here's a video of what chemtrails are made of. This is right out of the news.
Could a strange substance found by a Southwest Arkansas man be part of a government test? Well, that's the question at the heart of a phenomenon called chemtrails, now getting widespread attention. Well, tonight, Gateway News 12 investigation reporter Jeff Farrell shows us the result of testing we had done about what's in our skies.
It seemed like some mornings it was just crisscrossing the whole sky. It was just like a giant checkerboard.
Bill Nichols snapped several photos of the strange clouds from his home in Stamps, Arkansas. They begin as normal contrails from a jet engine, but do not fade away like a normal contrail. Soon after, he saw particles in the air.
Well, because we'd see it drop to the ground in a haze.
Nichols then noticed the material collecting on the ground.
This is water and stuff that I collected in bowls. I had it set out in my backyard on my dad's pickup truck.
KSLA News 12 had the sample tested at a lab. The results? A high level of barium, 6.8 parts per million, more than 3 times the toxic level set by the EPA. Armed with these lab results about the high levels of barium found in our sample, we decided to contact the Louisiana Department of Environmental Quality. They told us that yes, these levels are very unusual, but at the same time they added the caveat that proving the source is a whole other matter. Barium is a hallmark of other chemtrail testing, which even attracted attention from a Los Angeles TV station. There's already no shortage of unclassified weather modification programs by the government. But those who fear chemtrails could be secret biological or chemical testing on them.
I'm going to stop it right there because it just gets into kind of disinformation after this. Because what you're going to look for is, if the elites wanted to use chemtrails to hurt us, they could use a whole plethora of different other things, okay? What is barium mainly used for? Barium is mainly used for radiation shielding, okay? It's one of its main properties. That's why you take a barium drink when they x-ray your stomach, because it absorbs the x-rays and then they can photograph it, okay? That's what barium is used for, to shield radiation. Barium borate flash glasses better shields wide radiation. Barium absorbs x-rays. Barium is used as a getter, a material that combines and removes trace gases from vacuum tubes. And here is, it's a good absorber of x-rays. It's used to purify chemicals, used as a water softener. easily absorbs moisture. So basically, it's a radiation absorber.
So there's no negative effects upon the
Well, I'm
human
sure it does have.
brain and so on?
I'm sure it does have negative effects on your immune system. Anything in high doses will.
Last Thursday, I saw tons of them in the sky.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. This year, I'm not really going to go too much in depth in this because I've only got an hour left here. But here's all the underground facilities that are known. This is no top secret stuff. This is no secret. This is all known underground facilities throughout the world. All right, media trends. I'm just going to quickly brush over this. If y'all notice from '93 on up, they've been hitting us with one big story after another, whether it's Waco, O.J. Simpson, Y2K bug. It's just been one big story after another. One to cover up the next one to cover up. It's called a media blitz. Just keep everybody's mind occupied with all this crap. Also, they've been pumping all these survivors, Survivor Man, Man vs. Wild, The Colony, or Apocalypse Man. They've got all these new shows out about this stuff.
The History Channel is pretty much nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the Armageddon channel now. So anyway, this is what the news is not putting together for you. All these objects here. Okay, I'm not going to go to every one of them, but let's go to this one for instance. This is an object that fell out of the sky in South Africa. Now these things are only supposed to hit the planet this size once every year, maybe once every couple years. Look at this object. These things have been happening all over the place. And in fact, sometimes during the month of November last year, okay, these things were happening 2 times a day. Me and my roommate actually saw the flash. This one here, let's get back to that. This one here actually creates huge fireballs seen in 8 states. That night I was sitting there at my computer and all of a sudden I saw this flash. I was like, oh my God, I didn't think it was supposed to rain. So I looked at the radar and it was absolutely clear and I was like, what the hell is that? Well, come to find out, it was the night that this happened. This giant asteroid came in and basically was that big. Look at the flag, watch the flag. It caused a shockwave. You saw the flag move because of the pressure. Okay, so there's all these objects hitting the planet left and right. A lot more than what the media is telling you. You can find all these articles everyone has a link on, but if you just search, if you just meticulously search, you can find that like November 26th and 27th, large fireballs reported over Edmonton 2 nights in a row. These are fireballs, big ones that are coming in, breaking windows and stuff like here with the sonic booms. You've got pressure waves, shakes up UK. Where's one here? There was one where, large unexplained blast shatters windows in West Virginia. So there's all these unexplained. Now we've all heard sonic booms before, but these are sonic booms that are getting the public to call the police, thousands of people, and say, "I just heard a loud explosion." Most people know what a sonic boom sounds like, and most people know what a sonic boom doesn't sound like. That's why they're all calling the police so much. Most people don't know that there was a 7.2 earthquake and tsunami in the Solomon Islands a couple weeks ago either. The news did a good job at not reporting this either. Basically, there was a 7.2 magnitude earthquake and a tsunami that wiped out all the villages there. And the news really didn't do a good job at telling the people of that. Also, most people don't know that there was a tsunami and the Haiti earthquake too. Right here is the on their website. I couldn't get the video to put on here, but this is right from CNN International. There was a tsunami that hit after the earthquake, and I'm not talking about that either for some reason. All right, so through 2007 and 2009, we've got a whole bunch of unexplained rogue waves. Rogue wave drowns woman, rogue wave carries fishermen out to sea, ferry rammed by high tide in Indonesia. So you got all these unexplained tides and things going on, and also large-scale blackouts. Now here's where we're going to get into the interesting part. All right, the sun. I made this video here. This video is over 200,000 images of Soho that I compiled. This is the year 2003 and the year 2009. You're watching 1 minute of 2003. Okay, that was the neat comet that went by that you just saw right there. Okay, you see how the sun's bursting out the coronal mass ejections everywhere. This is what the sun should normally look like. And as soon as we get to the 2009, you'll see the dramatic changes in the sun. That stick is the thing that holds that little thing in the center right there to block out the actual sun. The sun is the circle, the white circle in the center. That's actually the size of the sun. Okay, so we're coming up upon 2000, or in November.